ASIS, iliac crest, and come off of that. The medius is the top one, the minimus is under that. So they lay on top of each other. So if you palpate the same region, you're over both. The medius is the more superficial one, the minimus is the deeper one. Okay, because they all have either lateral rim, I think is medius, and anterior surface. I don't know the exact wording, but the point is the outside of the ilium is where they are. Okay? And then they insert on the greater trochanter. The minimus is a little bit more anterior, so it allows it to be a medial rotator. The medius is straight lateral greater trochanter. They both do hip abduction. And when you're testing the medius and minimus, that medial rotation pretty much becomes non-existent. It's pretty much just tested as an abductor. The only reason it has a small medial rotation piece is because it's so anterior on the greater trochanter, it can turn the hip in a little bit. But that's not its main job. Its main job is the hip abductor. The TFL is your pocket muscle. If you put your hands in your pocket, right below your ASIS, on the more lateral side, don't go in too much because then you're on sartorius. But straight down from your ASIS, as you're putting your hands in your pocket, that's where your TFL is. So ASIS, and then it comes this way to become part of the iliotibial band, and it stays iliotibial band all the way down. So the muscle only basically runs from like the ASIS to about here. And then it turns into tendon, and it's all tendon, iliotibial band tendon, down to the lateral condyle of the tibia. Okay, so all of this, and you can see, most people have tight IT bands. That's all IT band. IT band, IT band, IT band, it's tight. And then right here is the muscle part. From the ASIS down to the lateral condyle by way of the iliotibial band. Okay, the TFL, tensor fasciae lata, also known as TFL, is a hip flexor abductor. So how you differentiate the two is make sure they're stacked on their hip, because if they rotate back, they'll use their hip flexors. You can bend your bottom leg, keep your top leg straight. Now, for gluteus medius and minimus, what I want you to do, and these are easily palpable while you're doing the motion, so that makes it nice too. What I want you to do is lift your leg straight towards the ceiling. Okay? Concentric for medius minimus. Eccentric is keep holding that as I push down. Hold up, boy, push down. There you go. Okay, eccentric. TFL, I want you to take your leg a little bit forward and then go up. And you can feel the difference. I just switched, my hand was like here for gluteus medius minimus, now it's here for TFL. A little bit of hip flexion, but same idea, and then you resist the abduction coming back down. So concentrically, you put his hip in a little flex position and have him abduct. Eccentrically, you're just pushing down as he's continuing to push up from a flexed position. Okay? And you'll feel the difference. These are pretty easily palpable muscles. They pop out pretty much on everybody. Okay? All superior gluteal nerve. L4, L5, S1 for the glutes, and then L4, L5 for TFL. Good? Questions? The three abductors. Do.